Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to Girls for STEM. Remember, we're here to encourage girls to pursue science and technology. We're here to showcase other role models that are pursuing science and technology. At the same time, don't forget, we are here to expose the women, girls, students to other types of technology. So, guys, today we have an interesting topic. This topic I have discussed about it earlier on this channel. It's called vehicle to vehicle communication technology. Sometimes they call it V2V. If you Google it up, you're going to see it says V2V, V2V technology. So, guys, let's dive into it. Last time we are trying to understand what is vehicle to vehicle technology. So, guys, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration has been trying to figure out how to reduce fatalities and accidents in this world, not only in the United States, of course, the world at large. So, today I'm going to discuss in depth what is vehicle to vehicle technology and what the NHTS are doing about it. And the reason we need to discuss this topic in details, it's because most young people, they don't know what they want to do, especially technologically wise. If they become engineers, what careers can they venture into for them to pursue their career? So let's dive into it. So, vehicle to vehicle communication, guys, it's the system that allows communication of vehicles between vehicles to understand the environment around it. What kind of environment are these? But before we go there, the system utilizes an avoidance systems. These systems, of course, are programming systems. And remember, programming is one of the careers you want to dive into. It's very exciting. Most programming, you can start it at college level, community college here in the United States. In anywhere you are, you can start it at any level programming. That's one career that will take you to a very exciting career, guys. So the vehicle to vehicle communication technology, it utilizes a crash avoidance system, which of course uses a programming. It uses the radar system as well as detect the collision threats when they're trying to occur. And of course, these are collisions in connection with cars, trucks, buses. All these collides, and of course, you know what they cause: fatality. So you see, careers can stem in so many ways. If you're interested in mitigating fatalities in terms of vehicles, this is a career that you want to think about and also start thinking how can you tap into the next decade. There are going to be so much technology, guys, that you can tap into. This is the type of programming that you can involve yourself, software development, for you to be able to be part of that thinking tank that will be programming these radars, avoidance systems that can detect threat around them, especially concerning traffic. So if you ask, what type of data exchanges are these? To go into a little bit detail, guys, this will require internet. What type of internet? High speed internet. Internet that can accommodate large data. So this is where we're going to get into a 5G. Before we go into 5G, guys, let's continue. Let's not get distracted. Guys, this is interesting topic, and I hope you are enjoying this. So this type of technology is going to use a lot of data. This data is exchanged using high bandwidth of internet. So what do I mean when I say high bandwidth? Bandwidth simply means amount of information that can be, of course, exchanged or sent measured with measured time and high reliability links. So this uses a lot of internet and data. So this will require high performance internet. For example, every car that you see will be able to send data as well as sensing its environment and infrastructure. When I say infrastructure, it means any other structures that you want the vehicle to avoid. Remember, we are technology, we are trying to avoid threats around us, infrastructure before the car hits them. And we're going to talk about Tesla, guys. That's another interesting topic, right? Do you want to dive into that? Not yet, guys. So let's continue. So, if there is a potential hazard, for example, on the road when the vehicle is going, the driver needs to see that visual displayed either on the dashboard to warn the driver, either through a tone. If they can't hear, they can see on the screen that something is about to happen, and still the driver remains in control and they can control the vehicle and help mitigate any accident that's about to happen. Guys, if you're enjoying this topic, make sure you subscribe, give a like button, guys. Make sure you tune your bell notification on so that we can continue discussing. And make sure, guys, you can like it, because that's really, really important for me. If you like the vehicle, it see, we're talking about the vehicles. If you like, give a thumbs up. That's very, very important in my metrics, because remember, we are trying to make sure we can get monetized, and we can also start helping kids and also provide resources for STEM. Remember, here we are here to encourage girls for science and technology. So let's move on, guys, into the discussion. So, what are some of those gadgets or applications that will be needed for those vehicles to be able to operate in that manner? So, it will definitely need the GPS. Of course, you know what the GPS shows. GPS is able to help you understand your location and where you're going and what other obstacles are in front of you. So that's a very good thing. The other application that this system will need is vehicle speed acceleration. Why? The vehicle, you need to know how far the vehicle is accelerating before it can cause any accident or to hit someone. Also, control units. These are controls that can be controlled either physically with the human being can do that, or the system can do those controls. Those controls will be like brakes, is one of them. The status itself to show, status, and steering wheel is one of the thing, and also just the sounds, alarms. Those are some of the things that we need this technology. So let's also go dive actually much deeper. That means these controls will be able to signal that you cannot pass or do not pass. They want the driver that do not pass, or this is not safe for you to go further, things like that. So any application will be like lights lighting up, of course, which you already know. And some of the vehicles now, they have a blind spot application, guys. Some of the vehicles, on the mirror, they have that blink that tells them, you cannot pass. There is a vehicle coming. It's in your blind spot. That technology is already there. Guys, also all these applications that I've just mentioned, all these need internet, high bandwidth internet. So this is where the 5G is going to come. It's going to come in. Before we dive into that, what are some of these environmental areas or environmental things, infrastructures that the vehicle should be able to sense by using internet, right? By using programming. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of technology right here and professional careers coming in, just this topic we're talking about. So the car will need to sense pedestrian, hello, pedestrians crossing. Another thing is any other obstruction that can pass through. One time, I'll tell you, I was driving going somewhere, and then the tree fell off in front of me. Luckily, I was 200 feet towards the tree, and I could brake. So now the vehicle, if it's by itself, or maybe somebody's not driving it, it needs to be able to sense this kind of obstruction. The other thing is needs to sense traffic lights. That's how the Tesla can sense that, oh, it's green or it's red. I don't need to move. So that's how it will be able to sense. The other thing it will be able to sense is water raining. Imagine you put your vehicle out there and it starts raining. You want your vehicle to be able to cover itself up and seal itself. So that would be really, really interesting. So, yeah, so that was some of the sensing things, guys. What are some of the surrounding things? Some people even go now to illegal trying to understand, are there policemen around? Any other roadblocks? Is there high traffic going ahead? So all those will need a lot of high internet, guys, high speed internet for them to be able to operate. So, yes, thank you so much, guys, for listening to this conversation. I really do appreciate. So, now what's going to happen? So, these systems will be able to detect and control or provide that information to the drivers around, or maybe control itself. So, this is the technology V2V, if you may call it, or it's also that's how it's called. This is a vehicle-to-vehicle communication technology that society is trying to embed it. So young people that are growing up and those that want to do programming, this is one of the career you can embark on. Guys, we are still talking about V2V vehicles. So follow me in the next discussion that will be very exciting that I'm going to discuss. Again, remember, we are here to encourage girls for science and technology, expose them to technology, expose them to different careers so that they can choose what they want to do. Guys, this discussion was only for about 12 minutes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. And ciao, ciao. See you soon.